I refuse to have children with my boyfriend because he won't marry me. My boyfriend Ryan and I have been together for 7 years. When we first started dating, we talked about everything we wanted in life. The big house with a yard, getting married, having kids, all of it. I've always been clear about one thing from the very beginning. I told him during our first year together that I would never have children with someone I'm not married to. It's just how I was raised and what I believe in. If you're not committed enough to marry me, why would I go through pregnancy and raising kids with you? Ryan said he understood and that he wanted to get married too eventually. So we kept dating and building our life together. Things were great. We moved in together after year 3, got a dog, combined our furniture. Last month, Ryan brings up having kids out of nowhere. We're sitting on the couch watching TV and he just goes, "I think we should start trying for a baby." I looked at him confused and said, "What are you talking about? We're not even engaged." He got all awkward and was like, "Well, we've been together for 7 years. We don't really need to be married to have kids." I reminded him of our conversation from years ago. I told him again that I'm not having children outside of marriage, period. That's when he dropped the bomb. He said he doesn't want to get married at all. He started going on about how men get screwed in divorces and how marriage is just a piece of paper that doesn't mean anything. He said we don't need the government involved in our relationship. I just stared at him. 7 years, and he's telling me this now? I stayed calm and said, "Okay, that's fine. We don't have to get married. I'm happy with how things are now. But we're not having kids together and we're not buying a house together either." Ryan looked shocked. He asked what I meant about the house. I explained that if we're not getting married, I don't want our finances tangled up in any major way. We can each buy our own place, live in one and rent out the other. He completely lost it. Started yelling about how I was punishing him for not wanting to get married. I told him I'm not punishing anyone. I'm just sticking to my values. Having kids is a way bigger commitment than marriage, so if marriage is too much commitment for him, then kids are definitely off the table. I also told him that I'm not going to marry him just so he can have kids. Like, I'm not accepting some pity proposal where he only does it because he wants children. If he doesn't actually want to marry me for me, then that's fine, but we're not having kids. Then I told him if having kids is that important to him, he should probably leave and find someone else who's okay with having his children without any commitment. And maybe I'll find someone who actually wants to marry me. Ryan has been a complete mess ever since that conversation. Crying, barely sleeping, following me around the apartment, trying to talk about it. Then 3 days ago, he finally told me why he's so desperate to have kids right now. He has this genetic disease that's slowly getting worse. His doctors told him he probably has maybe 10 to 15 years left. He said if he doesn't have kids soon, he won't live long enough to see them grow up. My heart broke when he told me, but I still said no, because here's the thing that really bothers me. He's known about this disease our entire relationship. 7 years, and he never mentioned wanting to speed up our timeline. Never said anything about needing to have kids sooner rather than later. But he also spent 7 years refusing to talk about marriage, even though he knew how important it was to me. So now that he's running out of time, I'm supposed to just forget everything I believe in and give him children. While he still won't marry me, he keeps saying I'm being cruel and that I don't understand what he's going through. But I told him he had 7 years to figure this out. 7 years to either commit to me properly or find someone else. Now his whole family is calling me heartless. His mom left me this long voicemail about how I'm denying her son his dying wish. But nobody wants to talk about how he wasted 7 years of my life knowing what I wanted and refusing to give it to me.